Welcome to day 2 of our 7-night Caribbean cruise on the Carnival Jubilee. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on this week's adventure. Now, we slept in this morning.
We did, and it was wonderful. We decided we were going to have a restful, relaxing day, but we should talk about last night, though, because we stayed up a little later than planned.
Well, it was kind of comical. We were going to watch a movie, and then the remote died. So it was on quite loud on the TV, and we couldn't start a movie, and we couldn't figure out how to turn off the TV. I couldn't get my arm behind it to unplug it. I tried pushing the only button on there several times, nothing would happen. And we called guest services to see if they could help us with some batteries or something. And it was nearly midnight, and we finally figured out, or Andrea did, that you hold down the button for several seconds and the TV shuts off, because we wanted to go to bed at this point. And then, of course, a minute later, knock on the door, and we're like, we got it off. We'll get a new clicker tomorrow.
So it's working today, though.
It is. It was kind of funny. You logged in for breakfast, or?
Yeah, we wanted to go to the main dining room, the Pacific restaurant, for a nice Sea Day Brunch.
Yeah.
Now, I made a mistake. I forgot that I should have checked the wait time when we got up, because there was a long wait. It was over an hour. So,
yeah.
But so we realized that around 10:30, and we put in the reservation. We're like, that's okay. We want to go for breakfast.
So while we were waiting, we went over to Center Stage, and they were doing the morning wave show.
Yes.
So I'm not sure who the speaker was that they had, but he was talking about dining and all the options there, and it's so beautiful with the panels behind there and stuff. I enjoy the Center Stage. Yeah. We did a little shopping.
We did, and we went browsing. They have a lot of shops and a lot of logo wear.
Yeah, the Carnival, I think it's the Carnival store, has a ton of logo wear. You can get your ship models there. They had t-shirts, mugs. They had like hoodies. A lot of them were the Champion brand, like Champion down the sleeve. So I feel like decent quality stuff in there.
One of the stores had like Yeti mugs and different things. So I don't know. I was enjoying our time shopping. We took advantage of the time. Yeah,
and then we went over to the Pacific restaurant and for Sea Day Brunch. So
they were swamped.
They were swamped. They said that they served over 2,000 people this morning. So the service was not a little on the slow side. It was very much on the slow side. And it wasn't our server's fault. It was...
Her assistant got pulled. And so there was no one there to like get you water, coffee, and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And it took us an hour before we got food.
Yeah.
And then everything came at once.
Yeah.
And it was kind of on the tepid side.
Yeah. So let's quickly talk about what we ordered.
Yeah.
So we both had a yogurt parfait.
Yes. Which is, Carnival does an amazing job on this. It was delicious.
Like that.
Yeah.
Orange juice, coffee.
Pastries were warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were good.
So that was good.
Danishes.
And now your main.
Yeah, so I did the eggs Benedict, and then I asked for the regular hash browns on the side because I don't really care for the ones that come with the egg Benedict. It was good. It wasn't really super hot. It was just kind of warm.
Your yolk was runny though, the way you like it.
Yes. So I was happy about that.
And I ordered, because it was starting to get later towards lunch, the chicken and waffles. It says plural, but it's kind of only half of one waffle, so it's not waffles plural. It's chicken and half waffle.
Yeah. Something was missing butter, but because our waitress was so busy, you couldn't get butter. Anyways.
So, and then the chicken.
Yeah.
So there's quite a bit on the menu there. So back at our room. Yeah, we're just kind of getting organized here for the day. Are we going to head up to the upper decks?
Yeah, I want to go see and check out the rope course. I have a feeling it's probably busy today, but if the line is short, I'd like to try it.
Yeah, so we'll head up there and see what's going on the upper decks here on the Jubilee. It's currently closed.
It's scheduled to be open, but I'm wondering if it's too windy.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll find a time this week. Mini golf?
Let's do some mini golf.
So mini golf is free to play. Grab a club, grab a ball, and it's a 9-hole course here at the back of the ship on deck 18.
Are you gonna go over or around?
The bridge is my hope.
Over the bridge?
Sorry.
Oh!
Woo, that was so hard.
Well, that's a pretty fun course with lots of cool obstacles, and I appreciate that it's free to play. And it looks like the gray skies are starting to break, some blues popping through, and it's decently busy here at the aft of the ship on deck 16 by the Tides pool. Some gelato in the buffet.
That's really good.
I have mango.
Is mine salted praline?
I think so.
Yeah, they're both really good, but I think the mango and the heat is the winner, in my opinion.
You deserve gelato after whooping my butt in mini golf. Some more snacks.
Yeah, to try the pad thai.
A pad thai from, is that Mad Sizzle?
I think so, with Street Eats out there.
And this is the beef and lamb shawarma from inside the buffet area. Looks good.
It looks really good.
Back in our room, and our bed's all made up, but we found this fun little elephant here. So we'll catch some rays for a couple of hours before dinner.
Yeah, I want to take in the sunshine and the water.
Yeah.
So get some water first, though.
Relax for a little bit out there.
Yeah.
We found a quiet area on deck 8 and cornhole.
Oh! We're all dressed up for formal night.
Yeah, from swimsuits and sunscreen to curling your hair or trying to curl your hair.
Yeah.
And heading out for an elegant night. And I'm hungry now. I'm surprised.
We asked for the same table as yesterday, so I think we're right by the window, right at 5 o'clock.
I'm hoping so, because I love that spot.
Formal dinner tonight starts, like, is it 15 or 20, 15 minutes early?
Half an hour earlier.
Half an hour
early. 5 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, so.
I'm ready to eat. We have the whole restaurant to ourselves. We had a really fun night tonight. It was our first formal night.
Yes.
A big meal, lots of entertainment.
A really good show. I enjoyed the show.
Yeah, very much. But we should start with dinner. We were back at our seat that we had last night, back by the window.
Table 800.
Table 800. And dinner tonight opened up early at 5.
Yeah.
So we went in just a couple minutes before 5. We were seated right away. It was quiet for a while.
Yeah. I think there's so many people on the cruise that they opened up early. They know formal night's a busy night, so they just wanted as much time to get everyone through. So,
which worked really well for us because it gave us a little more time in the evening.
It did, yeah. So we'll talk about what we had for dinner, and then we'll jump over to the shows, because we did a few things tonight.
We did.
So again, we were in the Pacific restaurant. So ours was on deck 7 at the aft of the ship. And appetizers, there was some good stuff.
There was. Now, again, I didn't go with an actual appetizer. I went with a featured salad that I asked them to bring me ahead of time with the appies. So I had the salmon with kale and arugula salad. It had walnuts on it, cherry tomatoes, really good big slices of Parmesan cheese, which were so good.
There was lots of color on it.
Yeah, there was kind of, I'm not 100% sure. It may have been like a raspberry vinaigrette, but it was so much color with the kind of pinkish red dressing and all the toppings.
Yeah.
It was just so satisfying.
I'm laughing because I'm already thinking about what I had for an appy, and I don't know how to say half of it, so I'll just say escargot. There's a big long word that goes after escargot, and I'm just not even going to try it. So that comes in the garlic and butter sauce. There's kind of like a piece of bread there as well that you dip in. I enjoy the escargot.
It's kind of like a cruise tradition for you.
Yeah, I really enjoy that. And I also had the Caesar salad, which actually goes quite well with the escargot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, really, there was quite a bit on the menu to choose from. So, and then our main course, as soon as I saw this, I knew I was getting it. So we've had it before, and it's delicious.
Yes.
So it's the duet of filet mignon and short rib.
And it was so good.
So it comes with string beans and mashed potatoes. And then the short rib, which is really tender and good. and then the filet mignon, which was a generous size.
Mm-hmm. And we both had a medium rare. It was very tender.
Yeah.
It was very good. And I should also mention tonight, the bread was the cranberry buns.
That's my favorite bread of all the ones they serve on here. Some are fairly basic, but the cranberry buns, if they've got those,
they're so good.
Maybe get two.
Yeah, and they come out warm, and they smell so good. They're delicious.
Well, and they were really warm this time because when we sat down, she said that they weren't ready yet. They were still baking, so they were really
They
nice.
were fresh.
Yeah.
Really good. Really good. And dessert?
Yes, panna cotta.
Yes, it's the chocolate panna cotta with a vanilla crisp. It says no sugar added, yet it's still somehow sweet and just decadent. Like it was rich.
Yeah. Pairs good with the coffee.
It really does. It was really good. We had just had an amazing service too, and the view, and just the whole meal was absolutely lovely.
Yes. Now, from there, we went over to center stage.
Yes.
Now, the front of the center stage was actually closed off, so they opened it up, but if it's closed off, I think they waited till closer to the show to open it up. So we found some pretty close seats.
Yeah, it was the captain's welcome. So they bring the captain up on stage as well as the senior officers, and they introduce them all.
Yeah, so there's probably a good 15 or 20 of them that they brought up or introduced on the stage. The cruise director, now I forgot his name.
Andy,
that's right.
You know, got a friend.
I got a friend in me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Andy kind of introduces them all. Then the captain, which I'm not going to try to pronounce his name because
it sounded like Andrea. Andrea. Something.
Anyway, he does a little speech and stuff. So it's good to see everyone, and good time there.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Then we went over to the Jubilee Theater for this is one of their big shows. It's actually was last night as well and tonight.
First of all, the theater, that's the first time we've been able to see the theater. So it's it's a large area, no poles, lots of seating. It's just kind of a big long slope of seats. So it's not multi-tiered like some of the other ships. Just one kind of big long slope of seats. And I think they all have pretty good views.
Yeah. We had an amazing view.
Yeah, well, we were right up close.
Yeah.
So
that was
the
called
show called?
The Dear Future Husband, and it was by the Playlist Production. So we went to the 7:45 showing, which was the first showing tonight. The doors opened at 7:15.
Yeah. What did you think?
Now, this isn't the first time I've seen this show, but I really love this one.
This is one of my favorite Carnival shows, The Dear Future Husband. So basically it's telling the story of a couple getting married on a cruise ship. So it's kind of singing and dancing to that.
It's a very feel-good show.
Yeah.
It makes you feel really happy. So I quite enjoy it.
And it's kind of funny because a couple times they come out into the audience and kind of sing to people, and the one guy was kind of cracking up. It was singing, so it was good. Okay. And they brought a couple people up on stage. It was just fun. Yeah.
So if that makes you really nervous, maybe don't sit on the edge.
Yeah.
But it was good.
Yeah.
And then as soon as that ended, we went right over to the Limelight Lounge to see a comedy show, which started half an hour later at 9:00. And it was tonight, our guest comedian was C.J. Jones. He was very funny.
He was funny. It was packed.
And the show's a few times.
Yeah, our comedy yesterday was probably only half full. Tonight it was packed. I don't think everyone got a seat.
No, people were standing.
Yeah.
And
there was people leaving because they couldn't even find standing.
Yeah, but it was very funny and very well attended.
Yes, it was a good time. So this was the family-friendly show. So it was a good time. So just a fantastic day. It did clear up. The skies were sunny this afternoon when we were out there, kind of enjoying the hot tub and the loungers. So that was nice. It was a little grayer this morning. It was still hot, but
still humid.
Tomorrow is day 3. We are in Cozumel, Mexico, and we're going to be heading over to a resort there and just having a great day. So we're excited about that. And I love Cozumel.
I do too. I'm looking forward to relaxing resort day.
Yes. So I think we'll wind it down there. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on this week's videos of the Carnival Jubilee. Also, give us a follow over on Facebook and Instagram, and it would really help us out. So thank you, everyone, and we will see you tomorrow for day 3 in Cozumel on the Carnival Jubilee. Good night, everyone, and take care.